Hello everyone, Teacher here, welcome back to another video. What you're gonna be seeing today is a parody at a year ahead post from me where I will be playing a CG employee informing you, the community, of all the different things. So remember that, and if you're ready, take a closer look. So here we are everyone, and I want to give a big welcome to the mysterious man who is pulling all the strings behind the scenes, CJT, and I want to start off with the question, why have you guys been silent for so long? Thank you, teacher. I'm very happy to be here. I finally found some time. It's been really stressful, and yeah, to address the question, like, first off, we've been silent for so long just because we could. Just to give you guys a taste, you were complaining all the time about all the offers, that they were bad and everything. So we figured, you know what, let's just take a 2 month break or close there about. Like, we'll see if we return next week. We're not totally sure. It depends on a lot of things, mostly if I do have the time to come back and whip everyone back into shape. But other than that, yeah, that's basically why. Like, you guys, you deserved it. Next time, don't cry in the Discord, don't cry online, and you and the other content creators out there, be more positive, then we'll come back sooner. Okay, that's really interesting. So, how about some good deals now that you are finally gonna be back? And when can we expect some new stuff coming to the game? Can you give us a little bit about Q2, some info there? So let's address the big elephant in the room for you Kragans out there. Don't worry, we will hit you with a whole lot of FOMO. And those of you who spend a little bit, you might also be enticed because now we're going to be back. And we're going to offer you some deals that are going to look really good, but actually they're going to be useless. 90% of them, and it's up to you to spot which are the good deals when we come back and give you those deals, because honestly we're gonna hit you with the right amount of FOMO. We're gonna give you some new marquees, very exciting new content we have for you right there, and things in Q2 and Q here the end of Q1. Well, we're gonna drop multi-squad PvP. We're actually gonna do that really quickly so you guys gonna forget about everything, and we're gonna open up with a few very good FOMO offers and have a few very bad ones in there. So we're gonna do a mix of that. Some of you will actually probably go for the bad ones, just how we packaged it, and then we're gonna hit you again with multi-squad PvP, and maybe we're gonna do a glyph function if we have the time and want to push it out, because we don't want to make you too happy, but of course some goodwill, and then you forgot that we've been gone for 2 months, and then we're gonna go on from there. So reruns of Elrond now that people are finally ready to get him to 7-star, and also what about Thorn, and when will we see anything on the other side of the whole situation? Well, honestly, we don't really want to do Elrond rerun because we already done it and it's not really profitable anymore. So we know you guys really want it because there's gonna be a lot free to play who's farmed really hard for a 7-star. So maybe we'll put him out in March. We don't know yet. It depends how the whole situation is. If we feel we can get away with it, we're not gonna put him out. At least not for until the summer or something like that, or a 1 year rerun, because we never said that he would get a second rerun. We said he would be out and then he would get a rerun, and then we would see from there. So about that. Thorin, on the other hand, we're probably gonna have him come back around in April. That's 4 months, so we will still get some people to spend because it is goblins. And on the other side of the coin, well, honestly, we're gonna do a Shadow Legendary that you guys have been really, really wanting for almost a year. We're probably gonna drop him as the 1 year anniversary gift for you guys. And let me just say, it's gonna be a hyped one. If it's the one that you want, it's not, then don't worry, it will be with someone that you really, really want. Like, what can I say? Everyone likes him. He's gonna be there, and he's just gonna be really awesome. People know him, people love him, and we're gonna make sure you're gonna spend. We're probably gonna throw you some curveballs all the way along, so maybe 1% of you guess what will the unlock be, but we're gonna try to FOMO the hell out of that as well. So yeah, no worries there, and that's gonna be really, really exciting, and we expect to make a whole lot of cash from it. Any plans for the summer? So after we've dropped the Witch King, sorry, I mean after we drop the legendary that you guys all want on the shadow side, then we're gonna give you some new features. Maybe we'll give you the sell all glyph functions. We will probably push it out there just so you have a feeling of something new. Maybe we'll rebalance some units, and we're gonna give you a new adventure for something that's gonna be really required, but it's gonna be almost impossible to unlock. So you guys have that to work on the rest of the year. So that's definitely something we're looking into. And we're also gonna drop a new legendary in August probably. That's gonna be another shadow legendary, and then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, that's definitely the plan until August, September. We'll probably tease some raid stuff as well, but again, we don't want to give you guys too much of goodness. So what's gonna happen at the end of the year, like Q end of Q3 and Q4? What's gonna happen, and how are you gonna round off 2024? Well, that's a really good question. Like, we have some plans, but we'll see how they change. One thing I can say is we're gonna hit you with some new levels, some new gear requirements, gear cap, everything, just to make sure that the whales are happy, and so the free-to-play players, they always have something going for them. Of course, during the year, we're gonna drop Chapter 7, Chapter 8 for hard notes. We're probably gonna drop a Guild 6 and 7 as well. At the end of the year, we're gonna make green material available for everyone because in 2025 we're probably gonna push something new out. So we have a new lock system that's premium because everyone loves premium stuff. It also what pays for everything, and I'm really excited about that. Then again, we're gonna hit you with a new raid, and wouldn't it be fun if we actually made it so you had to have certain requirements, unlike the Mines of Moria? And considering how weak Shadow Side has been and how we're building them up, we're probably gonna drop a raid on you that you have to have Shadow Side in there, and it's gonna be very specific teams that's gonna work. So those who've done Haradrim, you're gonna like it. Those who've done Goblins for Thorin, you're not really gonna see that much effort because you have built up that Shadow Side anyways. So we're gonna hit you with something like Dunlin probably, and speaking of Dunlin, maybe they would unlock light side legendary at the end of the year for a new raid, just like we've done with Gandalf. And I'm really excited about that. We're also gonna fully flesh out during the course of the year the fellowship tag, but we're gonna make sure that the most vital piece is gonna hit you at the end of the year with a very good marquee offer. Like, we're gonna time it just right so you guys feel like you're tired of marquees, but then this guy's gonna come out and he's really gonna be there for you. And then we're probably planning on, depending on how the community has been and you as content creators, how you've treated us, then we'll see if we can cut it down to maybe 4 weeks of silence. Otherwise, we're probably gonna take between 4 and 8 weeks of silence. So yeah, that's basically where we are gonna end up there. So thanks for having me. Now I have to go and do some very unimportant stuff. Okay, so there he went. I guess that was that. So, if you enjoyed this interview, drop some comments down below. What did you think of it? And what do you feel about the plan that they actually have for us? So, yeah, that was really interesting. So, there you have it, everyone. My little bit light side gesture at CG. Now, I want to end this off with saying I really like this game. I enjoyed a lot, and there's no hard feelings towards the community manager who actually has done an amazing job since the game launch, who's taking a lot of stick, who's entitled to a long vacation, like big massive shout out there, and the entire staff at CG, like there are actually some good people working there. I really feel that. So I think it's just a higher ups decision somewhere that they went with this, and that's just how it's gonna be. Of course, we're all sad about it, but I'm gonna be here until the very end of this game, and I do really hope we do get some news very soon because everyone feels it, everyone wants it, and yeah, that's just what it is. So, drop the comments down below, everyone. Let me know what did you think of this. What was I too hard on them? I don't think I was, but yeah. And of course, that is what I see as a journey ahead post. What I would like to see stuff coming to the end of to the game at the end of the year and during the year, and would be fun to then see in the crystal ball when we get to the end of the year, because I do believe we'll get there. How spot on was I, and was it just basically placing the different things, or how did it go and what did we get? So, see you all next video.